I think Call of Duty's in a tough spot, man. I think Warzone specifically, the only thing that they can do is just give it time, because everybody in the chat, everybody on Twitter that I read, all the YouTube comments, everybody just constantly compares this current game to 2020 quarantine COD. And I think it's just like they're never gonna win. You will never win if you're gonna compare it to those times. You were forced to be inside. I don't think a lot of people understand that though. Like, they just compare the two, but bro, they were forced inside their homes. They couldn't do anything else but play the game and tune into our streams. I mean, everything was just drastically inflated, drastically, on a whole different, I mean, just wildly, right? Like, if you're going to compare the game to that time, it's just going to be a loss. That's like me comparing every stream that I turn on to those streams. I mean, I would turn on my stream before I even had my camera on. I would have like 20-something thousand people in here before I even turn on my camera. I mean, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Bots got to go though. I mean, listen, there's a couple additions that they've made. Like, I don't think the map is as good. I don't think the guns are as good. I think that they're going in a direction with guns and attachments that most people don't like. But then again, I don't know, because half of you nerds play Tarkov too, and you love that shit. You love your backpack with 100 different fucking things, and your tape and your flashlight and all this corny shit. You like that. I don't know why you like that, but you like that. So they're trying to do like the best of both worlds, possibly. Because I can't stand having to put 10 attachments on my gun and tune every attachment. I think it's so stupid. I miss the days where it was easy. Like, maybe 2 or 3 attachments. Maybe. I miss just booting up with a fucking ACR. Booting up with an MP5. I can't stand the way they do it now. So I agree. There's changes that they've made where we might not all agree, but there's changes that they've made from Warzone 1 to 2 where it's like, you know, it's not that great. But even if they made a perfect game, like a perfect fucking game, and everything was exactly the way that everybody wanted to, which is impossible. Even if they did that, it would never amount to the first one because of the timeline. It was just so different. It would never amount. Why would they not just bring Verdansk back and make updates from there? You know, I really don't know. I think that would have made a lot of people happy. And I think that if I was under the gun and I was the one doing the decisions over there, I think I would have tried to go back and create the same 2025. I think I would have. Definitely. But that's the thing. I don't know if it would have been the same. You know what I mean? Like, we talked about this the other day on stream. Like, chat, you think your own specific life, like, you think back to the best times. If you and those same people go back and try to do them again, isn't it different now? It's still different. You try to do the same thing, but it's different. Times have changed. People have aged. Your mind has changed. Your body has changed. Your relations have changed. But it just doesn't matter, man. The state of the game is just in a tough spot. You guys see this? They're adding a new map. Vondel. Okay. It might be in the snow and shit. That might be kind of fire, actually. Man, thank you for the reset. I'm kind of ready to get out of the desert, bro. I hate this. I fucking hate this map. I do not like this map at all. Fondle these nuts. Vondel. Really, I think it's pretty well done. 69,000 times better than Caldera. I liked the look of Caldera, but just the map didn't play out as good as it needed to. You know what I mean? But I like that islandy look. I kind of like SP. Love Storm Point, but they got to make a better map. You know, too open. Yeah, probably too open. Yeah. Too open, and also like maybe too up and down. My perspective on cheating though is it's gone way, way down. It's gone way down. I mean, I don't even see close to the amount of cheaters as I did maybe two or 3 years ago. You raged so hard so many times. Easy. People are so critical of my attitude and even of my decision to go to Apex and play a different game, but they just weren't in my shoes, man. I mean, if you were in my stream every day, all day, which I know a lot of people are, then they can get a good feel as to how annoying that shit actually was. But if you're not, I mean, listen, a lot of you guys can't tune in the whole day, so I totally understand. But like, bro, imagine getting online for 10 hours, 8 hours a day, every day, and just getting cheated on the whole fucking time. It was frustrating, man. And then I was playing tournaments too. Listen, man, you guys know I'm a competitive guy, bro. I'm super competitive. I mean, I had tournament wins in the bag. I was going to win the tourney, and a cheater would just hunt me. I mean, and it happened so many times that, like, I literally was begging Call of Duty and Activision, like, yo, get a fucking anti-cheat that works, man. I can't play this goddamn game, you know, and it just wasn't happening. So I got pushed away from the game. And I stand by all those things that I said. I stand by all those things. And when you're playing something like this and you're that invested into it, you should be critical, and you should have some thoughts. These are totally things that should happen. I may have crossed the line a couple of times here and there in some people's books, but that's okay. I mean, they can eat my ass. You know, I'm not gonna cry about it. It doesn't take anything away from the years that I've spent in Call of Duty or playing this game or all the hard work that I put in. There's no way. It doesn't just erase that, you know. My perspective on cheating, though, is it's gone way, way down. I don't know about you guys, but that's my perspective. I don't see even close to the amount of cheaters as I did back then, you know? So, yeah, you see a lot of that, like, oh, dude, they're investing into Tim and Nick instead of investing into the, you know, fixing the cheats. I mean, bro, the cheating is way down. So I don't know what the fuck those guys are talking about, man. I really don't. I've been playing this game a lot the past couple weeks. It's way down. I mean, I don't understand.
I'll never forget
even run
when
into
you
a cheater recently. Samir, we did last night.
On with that pistol and
we
definitely quit the game and went to Apex. It was hilarious, but the cheating was so bad.
I think I remember that too, on the fucking roof, right? I do remember that, actually. Yeah. Biffle and Hector kept seeing cheaters last night in ranked. It was nuts. I watched Biffle for like an hour and a half before bed. I didn't see a single cheater. But then again, I didn't watch this entire stream. We did bump into a cheater. Me and Schnee. We bumped into a cheater. He was wall hacking and chasing us around the whole time. But yeah. Do you think there can be anything to fix the stream snipers? No. You got a lot of people that are tuning into the stream. You're playing ranked into a fixed lobbies. It's just what it is. You're always going to get stream sniped if you're a big time streamer. It's just how it is. Or if you're streaming your POV. It's not the same game anymore. Cheaters are a lot less. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough that the skin's coming out on the timeline that it is my point. Because if this thing came out 2 years ago, everybody would have been so happy about it. But now, given the facts and given the current landscape of the game, you know, there's a lot of people that are very upset with Call of Duty. And because they're so upset with COD, we're getting a lot of shit. You know, there's a lot of people that just are not happy that we're getting skins. But they've attached so many, like, different things to that. So many different things. They say it's because of this, or it's because of that, or it's because of this. Like, the cheating thing is crazy. Investing into Activision, like, Activision's hurting, and they need Tim and I to revive their game and put cash into their pockets. That's wild. I mean, that's fucking wild. Like, I mean, listen, it's definitely good, and it's definitely a win to have creators like Tim and I playing the game every day. You know, so me going to Apex probably incentivized them a little bit to choose me, you know, to come back to play a little bit, to promote the skin. Yada, 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 right? I'm not going to deny that. But to put out this idea that if they didn't do this, the game was going to tank or... I mean, that's fucking crazy. Tim and I are not going to save the game. Like, we're not going to... Like, us getting skins is not going to, like, revive or just, you know, blow away all the bullshit. Listen, man, a lot of these smaller creators and people got it backwards, man. This is a very, very good thing for creators. It just kind of shows that Call of Duty is going to start doing some more of this stuff now. It's just a net positive, man. It's a good thing. These are things that you want games to do, man. You definitely want games, big time games, to incorporate creators, pay homage to esport organizations and stuff like that. Good things, man. It's good things. Yes. Tim and I are the first, and it is good for us, but it's also good for the community as well. Because it's a first step in a positive direction. And if people can't see it that way, then they're just hating, man.